Hello everyone, I am Lady May, a behavioral therapist and a counselor. I take keen interest in emotional well-being and relationships. And so I've been dealing with how our relationships actually affect our well-being in general. And today we are still on well-being, how to boost your well-being, how to build positive emotions to boost your well-being. Boosting your well-being with positive emotions. A lot of times you hear people say, have a positive mindset, be positive, remain positive. There's so much positivity, and I wonder if everybody is understanding it from that point. When we speak of positivity, it simply means being intentional about everything you do, remaining on the positive side of life. It's the shifting of your perception, how you think, how you look at things, your outlook on life. In simple terms, is seeing the good in everything. Yes, that is having a positive mindset or positive emotions. They are very much interrelated. Why are they interrelated? Because whatever you feel, your emotions are what you feel. And whatever you feel within you has an impact directly on what you think. And so to have a positive emotion will transcend into positive mindset or a mindset of positivity. Positive emotions opens us up. It broadens us, making us a big thinker, a big picture thinker. So you look at things in a broad way, not just the little thing that happened. You become more of a solution-oriented person rather than a problem-focused one. When there is an issue, when there's a problem, you tend to look at the bigger picture, why the problem came about and how you can resolve it. A 360 kind of person, an all-rounder whose focus won't be on just parts or segment of a situation, but the entire picture to find solutions and to work it out. Yes, that is what having a positive emotion does to you. Positive emotion is not just having fun. Most of the times when we talk of positivity or positive emotion, positive mindset, people look at it as being happy, having fun. Yes, it's part of it, but it's not all about that. It involves stimulating the brain. Mental stimulation. That is being inspired, being motivated. How do you motivate yourself? What do you do to motivate yourself? So the things that brings you to that place of fulfillment, that brings you to that place of happiness, where you feel settled, that will stimulate your mind. It will motivate you to keep doing more. Another thing that puts you in that position of positivity is when you're being thankful. When you're being thankful for what you have, for the life, for waking up, for everything in your life, rather than looking at the things that are not working in your life, the things that could work in your life, what you don't have, what you desire, rather than looking at the negative side of life, being grateful, practicing thankfulness, also puts you in a state of positivity. Now, the desire to even learn, the curiosity, arousing your own curiosity, being inquisitive to know more. When there's a challenge, you get into a state of, why did this happen? How can we make it to work? How can we make it better? By so doing, you develop positive emotions. Your body knows when there is a change in the system. And so those input you make brings out the difference. And so let me share with you a few tips before I leave you. To develop positive emotions, I encourage you to be in the now. Yes, to be in the now. How does it mean? What does it mean to be in the now? That is, be present. with today. Most of us are probably looking at what we were not able to achieve yesterday, what we could have achieved tomorrow. Yes, it's good to aspire. I said earlier that inspiration is part of it. But be in the now. Enjoy today. By enjoying today and forgetting about the pains of yesterday and working it out, you realize that you stay in positivity. You are in high spirit. So another term for positivity is being in high spirit. Be in the now. Enjoy today. Enjoy the people you have around you. When you let go of the past and enjoy the present, that is being in the now. That is being present. So that's step number 1. Tip number 2 is practicing what I call compassion meditation. There's another term for it, that is love and kindness meditation. All it is learning how to love yourself through meditation. Meditation is one of the powerful tools to settle yourself, to calm yourself down. And so if you find yourself always on edge, perhaps you can start practicing meditation. Meditation relaxes your nerves. And when your nerves are relaxed, when your nerves don't feel like they are on edge, it increases your health, your vitality, your well-being in general is affected. Because remember, when your nerves are all over the place, when they are on edge, that is the beginning of stress. That is a sign of stress. And so to get it all in one place, you need to relax your nerves. And so if you're feeling like you're always on edge, you're not fulfilled, I encourage you to start practicing meditation, a compassionate one towards yourself, reconnecting your soul, your body and mind together to that place where you feel at peace within yourself. The next tip, or the final tip, is reframing negative event. One of the ways you can stay positive is to reframe negative events. That is how you interpret what happens around you. The meaning you give to things, to a large extent, influences your well-being. When you develop skills to deal with challenges, it helps you to be more resilient and remain positive. When you develop those skills, you come to a point where you're settled. You have control over things. You don't get overwhelmed. You are in a place of calmness and harmony. To be able to reframe negative events, you might want to look at identifying the emotions that arose when you experienced the event or when the event happened. What emotions did you feel? Look out for what you made out of it. That is what interpretation you gave to it. Because the interpretation you give to events that happens, to a large extent again, will either prevent you from seeing the bigger picture or it will enable you to see the bigger picture. So if you look at it from a negative point of view, because it's a negative event, if you don't look at it with positivity, what happens is you lose out on seeing the bigger picture. All you see is the event, the negative event that has happened. Now the other thing is you put your thoughts into perspective. Then take a positive action. Like reconsider your thoughts. This is how I thought about the incident. This is what I made out of it. Is it really the case? Could there be a better way? Is there a reason why? When you put your thoughts in perspective, you are better placed to take positive actions. And I believe that these 3 points goes a long way to help you to remain in positivity, to have a positive mindset, to have positive emotions. When you have done those things, you realize that you are always in high spirit because you are given meaningful meanings to events, even when they don't look right. Have you ever heard of this phrase? It's normally said, the glass is half full or half empty. So half full is positivity, half empty is negativity. It depends on how you look at things. To remain in high spirit, to be positive about things, your outlook on life, on yourself, on others, on the people around you, it's very important. When you feel these emotions of joy, fulfillment, relaxed, not on edge, not upset, then you'll be boosting your well-being. You'll be boosting your mental well-being. You'll be boosting your health, your vitality in general. Thank you so much for joining today. I am the Lady May.